Agnaye swaha Agnaye idam namama Prajapataye swaha Prajapataye idam namama.
Shri Gajanan Maharaj of Akkalkot Swami Samarthamat, living solely in his will, he says he is just a messenger of a mailman delivering good tidings, good news from the divine Vedas. So he is very much knowledgeable about the Veda, and he has this mission to give to the world the message from the Veda. That's what we are trying to do today, and we will know what can be learned from our most ancient scripture of the human beings, Veda. So, Swami Guruji, Namaskar.
Namaste, namaste Bandhu.
So, if you can continue with this topic, what we can learn from Veda, or whatever you want to talk, you can do that.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Let us first understand, as in the present day, should you buy anything from the stores, like an equipment, either a telephone, toaster, or whatever, as you open the package, you first find this a manual as to how you can use that. Similarly, when this entire humanity and all life that came to be, a manual also was given to the living beings, the humanity at large as such. And the explanation to that, it goes as follows. Yada srushtam jagat sarvam tada lokapitamaha chaturveda samayuktam shashvatam dharmamadishat. In brief, when the Lokapitama, that is the Almighty God, created all life, which includes humanity as such, He gave the knowledge of life. So Vedas are a science of life, essentially for all humanities. It has nothing to do with any particular religion, opinion, or sampradaya per se. I have been teaching Vedas and the science of this life, the science of Vedas, all over the world. And there are Muslims, Christians, Jews, and what have you. Has no difference. Vedas do not classify of what jati or caste you are. There is a varnashram paddhati, but that is also very, very fluid. It is not watertight, rigid. So, this science of Vedas is for all humanity. We all want to be happy. We also want to be completely fulfilled in our life. When fulfilling our wants, desires, and responsibilities, having achieved that, still there is a yearning, longing that is left. That is, how may I find that joy which shall never ever leave me, and it should always expand, and I should never be tired of it. As a matter of fact, may I be the very embodiment of that joy, ananda, or that love or prema, and may it be forever and eternal. And my dear friends, this is absolutely possible to any living being. There is a discipline for that. How the discipline is, the Vedas give you the ways as to how you can achieve that. And the ways is what I'm teaching about. Now, thus far, if there is any question, I could answer that. I could continue. I don't want this to be a monologue as such.
No, no, you are the invited guest, and we are very happy to have you here talk. And yes, I think listeners are also listening with that idea, so they will not give any phone call today. So please continue.
Thank you. Now, when you speak about Vedic knowledge or the science of Veda, this science is for all life as such, for human beings, how they should live their life and achieve that fulfillment. And that is what has been crystallized when Lord Shri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita states to Arjuna, my dear Arjuna, should you follow a little bit of dharmacharana, even that dharmacharana, that little acharana of that, that is the practice of that, will lead you to become fearless. The greatest fear that all life, including human beings, have is about mrityu or death. So swalpam apyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayata. In the same breath, later he says that whosoever lives, follows faithfully that acharana, that dharma, then that dharma rakshati rakshata, will protect the one who follows that. At the same time, whosoever may not believe in that, not necessarily all have to believe that, because we all are endowed with a free gift of swatantra ichha, free will. Mind you, this is such an important gift that we all have. Should you really wish for something, that wish may come true at an opportune time. May, whatever the wish be, but then for the experiencing of that wish, you cannot escape the circumstances that come along with it, which could mean being born again in that particular species or yoni or that life form. And you just want to enjoy, but not the rest of the problems along with that. So what that means is you have to think before you ask or wish. So here, for this dharmacharana, there are major 5 principles which can be elicited from the entire Vedic Shastra. And that can be summarized in 5 words. Would you like repeating those words after me?
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
Okay, let us do that. Repeat after me. Yajna,
Yajna,
dana,
Dana,
tapah,
Tapaha,
karma,
Karma,
swadhyaya,
Swadhyaya,
nirato bhavet,
Nirato Bhavet,
esha,
Yesha,
evahi,
Yevahi,
shrutyuktah,
Shrutyuktaha,
satyadharma,
Satyadharma,
sanatanaha.
Sanatanaha.
See, Satya. What is Satya? That will last forever, deathless. Dharma is the acharana or the practice of that. Sanatana, forever, eternal. One who follows that and lives by that surely will achieve that goal. But dharmacharana, practice, is based not on your convenience, not on your suitability, not on your wish as and when possible, that too if convenient. That is a corrupted way to think, wishful thinking. Because I'll give you another statement from the Vedas. There is a Veda Vachana which says, Atapta tanurna tadamo ashnute. What that means is that we are all tanudharaka. That means we have achieved this human form. But any human being that has not done tapacharana, meaning simple disciplines, that human being cannot ever experience the absolute supreme truth. And I am saying emphatically that you believe your experience. Do not even believe my statements. Don't even follow me. We are not here to create a sampradaya or a following or a fellowship, but bringing the true knowledge to you and how you can implement that knowledge so that you can be totally fulfilled and absolutely successful. The very first step of that is Agnihotra. And I have been teaching this all over the world. You might be surprised that not only in South America, in the African continent or Far East, of course in Europe and in USA. I'll give you a simple example. When we were traveling in Poland, Belarus, and these East European countries, particularly in Poland, we have traveled so much and so much work has been done that there is not even a village left there where Agnihotra is not performed. A small village, there is not even a single village. And here, particularly folks who believe that they are Hindus, they think that Vedic knowledge is our heritage. We know it. And look at the apathy that I experience. They're unwilling even to open their minds. The hearts will open up. Yathakal, when they venture and practice that. That is why I say, believe your experience. The science is there. The proof is none other than your own experience. I would suggest you to our listeners, do give them a lead to the website so that they can peruse that website, because there is tremendous information available and it is all practical. You believe that, you trust that and learn from that. And personally, I would be very happy. I do answer all the emails that I get personally, no matter where on this face of the earth I may be.
So basically, you're saying Vedas have the universal appeal, as well as it has existed in many things where we are rediscovering some of the stuff that is already was existent and it has been continually happening.
That is very correct. As I said, that when the creation came to be, it was then that this Vedic knowledge was revealed to all. And Yathakal, in the process of time, it is not that it was discovered some 10, 12,000 years ago. There is a Manvantara, a block of time. That Manvantara has so many yuga. Each yuga is like Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar, and they keep on repeating. However, this knowledge is Sanatan. That means it is beyond birth and unending. It is by virtue of your practice of that science that you can achieve whatever you want. The flip side is also true, that should you not observe, then you, none other but you yourself, are responsible for the cause and effect of whatever unfolds in your own life. Now, the Vedas are potent with so many scientific discoveries that are unfolding now, and they will keep on unfolding. We immediately have a problem for this planet Earth, that we have to buy purified water, and yet we worry if it is pure enough.
Genuine, yes.
The milk that you and I, we grew up, we trusted that. Now, the same milk is full of toxins, particularly these antibiotics that the animals are fed.
Yes.
And even that is polluted. The entire food production is polluted. The rain waters that come down to the earth are polluted. Everything is polluted. That has resulted in the pollution of your minds, in the pollution of your intellect, in the pollution and corruption of your viveka buddhi. Viveka meaning the sense of discrimination, knowing right from wrong. And everyone is a victim of the tremendous inner drives of their own passions and unable to know and do and have the moral courage to do the right things.
But the Guruji,
Pardon me for a second.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
If my hands are dirty, what would I do? I would use soap and water and wash it. If my or your mind is unclean and dirty, what soap or water can you use? There is nothing. There is nothing other than this science of Agnihotra. It is a science. I beg your pardon, yeah.
No, you started my question's answer already.
Oh,
I say, what you are talking, how we can get it today
yes.
in these polluted minds and the polluted world.
Wonderful, very good. See, all of us here, if I ask a question, are you all happy? What is the answer I get?
No.
Certainly not. Do you want to be happy? Yes.
Always yes.
And when do you want to be happy?
Today.
Now.
Now.
And I'm saying all that is possible, plus not only you can be happy now, this happiness, in my judgment, understanding, should be continuous. It should be continuous. Not only that, it should always expand. Not only it should expand, I should never get tired of it. Not only that, it should not even cost me a dime. And is it possible? Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely yes.
Yeah.
Are you willing to take that chance of doing Agnihotra with commitment and sure enough believe your own experiences? And I'm willing to take up anyone on this challenge. Because this is science, my dear friend. Proven science. And this is just the beginning. It will unfold so many things and take you to the highest realms of reality. Reality in the sense, the discovery and the personal experience of first-hand experience of the supreme truth.
Yeah. Can we have the website address that you had mentioned?
Oh yes, we have our website is www.agnihotrausa.net.
www.agnihotrausa.net. And also one more question as we are on the subject of the Vedas. I know that the Vedas are only kind of by word of mouth. We don't have any kind of Vedas are not through the spiritual books or what do you?
Let me clarify that.
Yes, okay.
What you are saying is a partial truth. The Vedas now, by virtue of script or scriptures, it is all there, printed. You can buy the books. However, this science is very precise. So you will need somebody to teach you that.
I see.
The reading you can. Earlier, somebody says there are Brahman Grantha. Brahman Grantha are there in Rigveda and Yajurveda. There are also Aranyaka. Aranyaka are for a certain uh, acharana, meaning practice, when one goes into vanaprastha and is wanting to relinquish everything else and see the supreme and experience the supreme truth. So then there are certain disciplines given there. So discipline is the very foundation of any achievement. Now, speaking about Veda mantras as such, uh, the science is so precise that you should, if you are going to chant or sing, then all these chants are chanda baddha. Chanda means meter. There are 7 meters. The entire Vedas are chanted in 7 meters. Aside from that, these Veda mantras are divine revelations and are to be chanted with proper voice modulations, calling as aroha, avaroha, and as any pretty young lady or a girl looks pretty with all the alankar, meaning embellishments, so also these mantras have embellishments and they are called swara and alankar. When they are chanted correctly, then automatically the effect of that is always there. So, to begin with, not everybody may know and be able to do that, but make that effort. If you have a sincere, genuine desire, this knowledge will be revealed to you. There is a statement, Shraddhavan labhate jnanam. This is a statement in Bhagavad Gita. Ask yourself, how much Shraddha do I have Shraddha? I can assure you this, my dear. If you have Shraddha, faith, as much as a mustard seed even, as much as a mustard seed, that is enough. But let it be uncorrupted and absolutely unshakable. Faith, that's Shraddha, as much as a mustard seed. And the science of Vedas and the acharan, the disciplines, will pick you completely thoroughly, despite whatever your baggage is.
We are listening to Sri Guruji Sri Mohan Jadhav. He is a disciple of Gajanan Maharaj of Akalkot Swami Smartha Math. And he tirelessly travels around the globe, guiding seekers to live in ever-expanding joy and success in their lives, which is the path that all avatars have guided the humanity to live in the same path that Brahmarshis have treaded. He teaches the science of Veda Dharma, free of superstitions and fear, yet a source of ever-expanding love and joy. And you can get all his information at the website, which we had mentioned earlier,
www.agnihotra.net. And whatever Guruji has mentioned about the Agnihotra is, we have to understand it right, because the first question, what happens to my life if I start doing the practice and understand Agnihotra? It will be, it says, renews the brain cells, but purifies the whole psychosomatic man in the holistic way. Agnihotra realigns the nature and all pulmonary and circulatory systems and has a nourishing effect on the nature along with nervous system. That is for all of our bodies, listeners. Agnihotra nourishes the whole ecology. When plants are in Agnihotra environment, extraordinary growth along with flowers and fruits is of common happening. Now that is for your community and the country and the whole world. And Agnihotri relieves tension on mind and you begin to experience joy, love, peace and well-being, as Guruji explained in short. But he can do that more if you want to arrange a learning session of Agnihotra or advanced yagnas or the knowledge of Veda like this, contact Yogini at agnihotrausa@yahoo.com. It's a one word, agnihotrausa@yahoo.com. And before that, if you want to know more about Guruji and the Agnihotra, everything, the website again is www.agnihotra.net. agnihotrausa.net. And locally, if you want to contact Guruji, this phone number is that 713-449-0195. And Ushaji will pick up the phone and then connect you with this Guruji. So Guruji, very well, and we are very much enlightened with the little words we heard from you, and definitely thanks.
Well, I'm very thankful to you that you gave me this opportunity, and I hope we will stay connected.
Sure.
I am connected. You stay in connection.
Absolutely. Anytime we can also, since we have all these media, internet, which ties everybody closer together, I think it is such a wonderful thing that we can communicate and get your words over to our listeners as many times as possible.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. And we'll meet again.
Sure, we will meet again.
Till then, namaste and all love. All love.
Namaste. All love. And continuing with this kind of beautiful knowledge and what we can learn, this is the bhajan